Well, how's it going, peeps? I haven't gone live on the phone in a minute. Wait for everyone to start joining in. Was not planning to do this, but it's better than uploading a video. I probably won't be going on forever. But good game from the Pistons, man. Did not see that one coming. First things first, for everyone who says that rebounding is not important, you are wrong. Absolutely wrong. Andre had the biggest game-sealing play with that rebound. Without that rebound, we don't win. Bruce Brown playing the point guard worked. He had 20 points today, man. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, man? It's a good win, man. A good win. Still not feeling 100%, but it feels good to go live. Feels good. Doing an old school off the phone. But Bruce Brown played terrific today. Bruce Brown played outstanding. I think he's a legitimate option for us at point guard now. Rather, it's the starting point guard until Reggie comes back. But, man, he looked confident. He looked comfortable out there. And most importantly, he didn't have any turnovers. I believe he had like 6 or 7 assists with no turnovers. That's outstanding from someone who hasn't played a lick of point guard in an official NBA game. He did it in the summer league and preseason and stuff like that, but he hasn't done it in an actual NBA competition. And Andre had another 2020 game, absolutely right. These guys stepped up. They embraced the next man mentality. They looked amazing. Yeah, you're right. They looked incredible. They looked sluggish, but you know what? I said it, I don't remember if it was yesterday or the video before that. This team doesn't give up. This team's got a ton of heart, and they want to win. And I think it's having people like Derrick Rose and Blake Griffin in the locker room. Those two guys by themselves, they inspire these young people. These young guys are looking up to them. Even when they're not playing around the court, they're inspired by them. You can see Blake Griffin's up there right next to the coaches telling all the young people what should they be doing and all that other stuff and getting them ready to go. So everyone who played today played great. I have nothing bad to say about the performances, but, man, just an all-around good performance. It was good to see Mihailuk play a little bit. He had that great block, good three-point shot. But, man, oh, man, no, I'm going to be honest, I didn't see that coming. Once I seen we were out all three of our point guards, I didn't see it coming. I think a lot of people gave up on Bruce. I told you, man, Bruce has got a ton of potential. If Bruce can somehow manage to get a little bit more consistent jumper, not even saying he needs to shoot 40%, just a mid 30%, he's going to be in the league for a very, very long time. He could be our Marcus Smart. Now, is that a very high ceiling? No, but that player is always going to have opportunity in the league. So Bruce Brown just proved himself today to have good qualities outside of defense. He initiated our offense. He didn't try to overdo anything. He didn't really shoot the ball with the greatest efficiency today, but I don't care about that. All that's said at the end of the day, he won us the game. He played great. He played pretty much better than Kyrie. Kyrie had the triple-double, but he shot terrible. He was getting frustrated by Bruce. Bruce did a good job of guarding him. All around, good job. Andre is trying to show people why he deserves that max contract, whether he needs to get it or not. Like I'm glad I'm not in charge of that, but the way Andre's been playing all season, he's making a case for it. Andre is absolutely, he's a top 3 center in the league. No doubt about it. The Lions are going to have their hands full tomorrow, believe it or not. Lions are banged up too. Lions are definitely banged up. But while we're talking about that, DSA's got you covered all day tomorrow, man. Pre-game, I don't know if Mike's doing the live play-by-play or not. He's feeling under the weather as well. So I'm going to go ahead and say no to that. But we got the post-game and stuff like that too. I don't think Derrick Rose is going to start, especially if Bruce Brown can keep playing the way he did. I think he should. But I think Derrick Rose is embracing the fact that he needs to be a leader, and he's showing these young guys how to play. I don't think Derrick Rose necessarily is trying to start over anybody, especially if he thinks Bruce Brown's going to gain some confidence. Derrick Rose he's not looking to step on anybody's toes. If Dwayne Casey wants him to start, he's going to start. If Dwayne Casey wants to come off the bench, he's going to come off the bench. Whatever it is, you just need to, whatever, if you're going to start him or bring him in off the bench, you have to manage his minutes so that way he's ready to go in the fourth quarter. Because we could have still used him today in the fourth quarter. But with the lack of not having a point guard at all out there, I think the fourth quarter we played pretty well. We closed the game up pretty well. Luke Kennard helped seal the deal. So I mean, it wasn't just Andre or a single player and Bruce Brown. We played as a team today. Sekou did not play today. I was surprised by that. Bone did not play today. I was surprised by that. I thought since we were out of point guard, he would see at least the floor a little bit. And no Kyrie Thomas today. So I was a little bit disappointed in the rotations, but all in all, it worked. Absolutely worked. We really didn't have a backup point guard. We pretty much had either Bruce Brown initiated, Luke Kennard initiated, or Langston Galloway initiated. I would have liked to see Bone a little bit, but excuse me. 0 turnovers by Bruce is impressive, but what's really impressive is that the Pistons as a whole did not turn the ball over. We only had like 8 turnovers. I'll take that. Compared to the 16 we were averaging, we cut them down to half. And guess what? We won. Our defense still needs work. Our defense is not great. It's something that we are working hard to fix because you cannot win turning the ball over as much as we were doing. So you're starting to see the Pistons correct it. We're only 1 game below 500 without our best player. I'm going to take that. When I heard Blake Griffin was going to be out for a long period of time, I said my goal for the Pistons was just stay around the 500 number. They said he can either be back between Monday or Wednesday. So do not rush Blake Griffin back. I've said that 1,000 times. Make sure he's 100% ready to go. And I think the medical staff is doing the best they can with that. Oh, man, it's still hard to go live. But yeah, it was a good game. Entertaining game all the way. The thing I liked about the Pistons didn't give up. They were down like 12-ish, and they never gave up. There was a point in this game where you could have very well turned the channel off and said it's over. The Pistons don't have a shot. But they stuck it out. They fought and clawed their way back and won. And that's something you want to see out of a young team, out of the young players. And Andre Drummond showed that he was leader today. I mean, he was filling the stat sheet up. I mean, he was doing it all. I mean, that he shot a 3 today, and it looked like a good shot. So he's showing that he can ball, which I don't think people who actually watched him were doubting that. But he's trying to shush the haters up, and he's doing a good job so far. Just got to get some more wins. Wins is what matters. And playing like that and winning games against tough teams like Brooklyn, who is now 2-4, it's a good sign because Brooklyn's a very tough team. Very tough team. So I'm glad with the win. It was a hard-fought game. I'm never going to be disappointed in a win because that's the most important thing at the end of the day. You know, you play 82, you want to win 82. And anything else of that is failure. I'm going to shut it off too. They looked like they were going to give up, but I just had a feeling that they weren't going to give up. And they didn't. They came back and fought hard and won. So that's stuff you look for. That's stuff that can create these win streaks. I'm not saying that they're ready to go on a win streak right now because you being shorthanded like that, it's going to be very tough to go on a win streak. But the schedule is pretty easy. They have a shot at it. I'm not saying it's going to be like a big 14 win streak or anything like that, but the Pistons have a good shot to win a lot of games here. A lot of them. So with that being said, you got to take advantage of them. And I think Bruce playing against an all-star player, superstar, and a former champion to outplay him or play on his level at least, that's got to do wonders for his confidence. I want to see how Bruce Brown is going to react after this game. Because when you can give Kyrie Irving the business like you did today, that's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Bruce has got to make a name for himself, and he did baby steps to that. Got a career high with 20-some points today. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. Defensively, we still have to work on our defense. Our defense is not ready yet. I don't know if we're going to be able to fix it with Blake and Reggie coming back. I know we won't because they're not defensive players. But the penetration we are allowing is pretty bad. So the Pistons are working on making the bench, but we didn't have Derrick Rose. That's 20 points off the bench right there. So they'll get it going. But I like having Luke Kennard closing the game out. That was beautiful. He looks confident. I think he's going to have a streaky season. I think he's going to have games like today where he doesn't necessarily get off to a great start. We've seen this back-to-back games, as a matter of fact, where he doesn't get off to the greatest of starts, but he somehow manages to get it going. And that's just a different kind of Luke we're seeing. We're seeing a Luke now who, no matter how many shots he misses, is going to keep shooting. And that's what we have been wanting from Luke. Shooters have to shoot. And he's not just settling for threes. He's attacking the basket, shooting floaters. So, I mean, we're seeing good progress from our two shooting guards. How's it going, Noah? Well, that's the thing we want to see from Dwayne Casey, man, is development. Development. You're absolutely right. And Luke Kennard and Bruce Brown are two of the biggest guys we have to develop if we want to move on further in the playoffs. Those two guys are going to be huge for this team. So to see them play like they did today is a good faith builder to me in Dwayne Casey. I think that he's on the right track with these young guys. I think these young guys want to play good, and they're playing harder. So we will see, man. You're going to be on the right track with that one. Yeah, Blake Griffin's going to probably be on a minute restriction, and is probably going to sit out a lot. So I think the Pistons made the right decision today of sitting Derrick Rose. They said it's his hamstring, but I'm pretty sure it was just a load management excuse. I don't think it's going to be anything lingering. But you don't need to rely on Derrick Rose as much as you did. And when Blake comes back, you really don't want to rely on Blake super heavy, especially coming off a torn meniscus, and he's already re-injured that knee already. So you want Blake Griffin out there, but you don't want to overwork him or overuse him. So I was waiting for Sekou to play today. I figured today would have been a good day for him to play. I don't know what the deal with that is. Either put him in the G League so we can see him play, or play him in the NBA a little bit. But I don't know what the deal for Sekou is. There's some rookies that Casey would like to play. He did that with Bruce Brown last season, started him day one. I don't know if Sekou's ready, but we got to see him play to judge it. So, I don't know. I don't know when we're going to see Sekou, to be honest with you. He was down in Grand Rapids just doing a warm-up or a practice with him. He was there already, but he didn't get officially moved down. But I don't understand bringing up guys like Bone if you're not going to play him. We could have used Bone, at least seen what he could have done. We will see. We will definitely see. That might that might change depending on how good Bruce Brown can stay playing. We need more small forwards and guards that can guard people. Look for more 3-and-D guys. Look for a point guard. You need one of those, a reliable one, that one that you know is going to be there. So maybe that's going to be Bruce Brown moving forward, man. Who knows? We have to beat Washington. You can't get too high in this game and overlook Washington. Bradley Beal is going to be a tough matchup. I'm imagining we are going to put Bruce on him. We need a lot. This team is not done yet. What's going on, Luke? No, I like the combination of having Maker and Wood out there. Wood and Maker flip-flop depending on matchups. So it's a good combo, and I should say Wood's cheap. I don't know what Maker's contract's looking like, but I don't think that's a need over point guard or anything like that. I want Kyrie to get some minutes too. Again, we could have used him today at point guard, but very surprising one. I don't think anyone gave the Pistons much of a chance today. I didn't, especially after seeing we were going to be out Derrick Rose, no Tim Frazier, which it wasn't the end of the world, but Yeah, Hachimura is going to be a good one to watch. I know a lot of people wanted him here. A lot of people wanted him here draft day. Mihailuk did play today. Mihailuk got a good block. And Mihailuk hit a nice three. Pretty deep three. Bone would have been nice to watch today. Sekou did not play at all. The only time I seen Sekou was when they called timeout in the fourth quarter, and he was in the back of the huddle. That was the only time I got to see Sekou. So, wish we would have seen more of him. But there'll be a right timing and a right fit for him to step into the game. I think that Dwayne Casey's just being super cautious with him. Siakam didn't really get a whole lot of playing time his rookie year either. Yeah, I think today was a good chemistry builder. Absolutely. Bruce played incredible today. Not just on Kyrie, but offensively he played outstanding. Bruce played amazing today. Did not see that performance coming from Bruce, but it was desperately needed. What's going on, Devin99, man? Now, if the Lions can win tomorrow, I think it'll be the first time I could say that we've gone back-to-back days with the Pistons and the Lions winning. I got my custom-made Detroit Jew jersey on. I got my Hamilton banner over here. We got MJ in the back. Lions need that W, man. Absolutely. All right, I don't want to overdo it, though, man, because I'm still not 100%, and I'm planning on doing a Lions video tomorrow. So I appreciate all you guys coming out. I was not expecting to do a live post game, but I figured it'd be better than making a video. So got to see some of you guys' comments. A lot of you guys are shocked. So I appreciate you guys coming out. DSA members in the description. Be sure you guys sub to all of them. They got Lions content for you guys all day tomorrow. So be sure to come back for all that stuff. And Instagram and Twitter in there. If you have not followed me on those social media platforms already, please do so. And with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Win, lose, or draw for the Lions. Peace.